नंदू आहे ऑफिस. Sachin sir, thank you sir.
In the center, everyone, please.
In-house ASIC design facility where we will make custom.
So these are the targets that are given by the technology provider. So these are something not we are saying. Otherwise, so now what I would like to do is that this of course is an area which will continuously increase in importance because it's actually
I always believe that 50% knowledge can be dangerous, so I better not open my mouth. But today's generation, again, I would say they're extremely lucky because literally any information, whatever you want to know, it can be derived within seconds. Failing to understand how it's happening, we take things for granted. When I was, going through few notes on semiconductor, I did not know that it existed in washing machines and all those kind of things. You normally don't think about it, even in cars. You don't think about all these things. It's a bit like a solid foundation at home. Your parents do a lot of things for you. You take those things for granted without getting too deep into those things. You feel ये तो होना ही है. So it is little bit like that. So to me, any woman is a backbone of a family. And if one has to speak about semiconductors and electronics, it's the same thing. I remember when I actually looked at Dr. Kapurkar and your relationship, it obviously reminded me of my relationship with my coach at my younger days, when my coach's advice to me was, the more you talk, the more you will learn. The more you want to absorb, the better you'll get in life. And always remember to be a student forever. And that is the only way you'll continue to grow. And I can see that relationship here, which is magnificent. Technology can do wonders. I remember in 2002, by then I had already played for 13 years for India, and laptop entered our dressing room for the first time. The first reaction was कि laptop हमें क्या सिखाएगा क्रिकेट खेलना. But over a period of time, laptop won our hearts because our sessions became more purposeful. The meetings that we had, we planned before playing a big game, became more precise, more constructive. And today, if any team has to pick one member in the squad, the first one would be data analysts, because they like to study opposition and they like to plan. So this is the direction that the world is moving in, and like I said, today's generation continues to surprise us, and it will never stop, because this journey has infinite opportunities. The way our country is responding to all these opportunities is incredible. This journey has started with some expectations. It will give us reasons to smile with some wonderful experiences as well. On this journey, I want to wish you the very best of luck. I know there are going to be challenging moments, there are going to be ups and downs, but together I see this one solid team. I see good things happening in future. I want to wish you the very best of luck. Thank you once again for having me.
Thank you so much, sir. I would request you.
I think the concept was obviously something which is beyond somebody's imagination of coming into this chip. And the best way this journey has started is very uniquely that we had two legendary legends at one time to bless this. I mean, this itself is an indication that we will not fail. Dr. Kakotkar sir has been my mentor all throughout. It was just in our journey that we met Sachin sir, and he showed a lot of initiative in what we are doing. And it was in a very short notice that he decided, because the moment he heard about semiconductors, and what else can we expect from a nearer to God person coming and blessing us in such a short notice? So I think it is a wonderful beginning, and I simply feel that we are not. So technically, basically yes, semiconductor venture is going to be a very huge investment, and but we are going to start it in phases, and the phase one would be like the standard OSAT, which is outsourcing semiconductor and assembly testing. We already have initiated a round of for investments, and we were very happy to know that even with the support that we got, the main aspect was the technology. So that is something which is in our control, which has given us a valuation of today as we stand. This company has a valuation of 500 crores, and there are investors investing at that value. So we have got good enough reserves to initiate the OSAT, which is why Apurva mentioned that by Diwali we will be in a position to come closer to having set up something very real. And by 2025 June we should have a complete OSAT facility commissioned, wherein a good amount of investment will go in terms of machinery and part technology. Because OSAT obviously cannot be deployed unless we have a technology agreement signed with the technology provider, because he is giving his art, but he is giving us a wafer which is already built, and we have to do an assembly testing. So yes, and we are doing this fast because we are going to obviously seek blessing from Maharashtra government, because once we are successful in this, obviously this place is going to be very small, and we have been in talks with the government, and they are very optimistic about it. And I think very shortly we'll see some good support from government where there will be a lot of subsidies which everybody is speaking about. Where Gujarat, we had Micron and Tata Ji commencing their foundation. So wherein obviously they are also coming with a lot of subsidies. As the government is also equally thinking that line, and I think we'll have some better, clear understanding with the government in the coming times. But notwithstanding the fact that they are always appreciating the fact we had a couple of discussions, had a presentation, and it will be then a bigger facility, bigger investment, bigger subsidies. As I rightly said, we are very confident that we will invest at least 5,000 crores over the next 5 years. It is the phase one of the project. And the phase two, we are thinking about another 5,000 crores. But by the time we have completed phase one, we have huge investments coming in. So our 10,000 crores will be good enough to attract another 25,000 crores of investment. मैं कॉस्मिक एनर्जी और यूनिवर्स को बहुत मानता हूँ. इनको एक साथ लाना तो मेरा ताकत ही नहीं था, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. अब इनको दोनों को एक साथ एक ही टाइम पे आना क्लियरली इम्प्लाइज कि हम जो भी करेंगे अब सक्सेसफुल रहेंगे. तो क्या है, हर एक कोई सेमीकंडक्टर जो डालेगा वो निश काम करेगा ही, नो डाउट. बट अभी जैसे है, फॉर एग्जांपल अभी मारुति अपनी गाड़ियां बनाती है, स्विफ्ट बनाती है, उसका उसका ये आ रहा है. और मर्सिडीज जो है वो सी क्लास बनाता है, वो ई क्लास बनाता है, वो एस क्लास बनाता है. वो वेरिएशन हर एक कंपनी में होगा. आज अगर एक कंपनी ऑटोमोबाइल में फोकस करेंगे, जैसे टाटा का ये मानना है कि इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल में जो चिप बनने हैं वो इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स का ज़्यादा प्रमाण करेंगे, हम लोग हमारे फील्ड में करेंगे. तो हर एक अपने अपने फील्ड में अलग रहेगा. तो इसीलिए जो भी सेमीकंडक्टर टेक्नोलॉजी आएगी इंडिया में वो बहुत ही अच्छा काम करेगी. हम लोग जाएंगे इमेजिंग में, क्योंकि हमारा फील्ड है इमेजिंग का. और इमेजिंग में आज बहुत ही कम लोग, जो मैंने प्रेजेंटेशन में कहा था, वर्ल्ड में 3 ही लोग हैं. मार्केट इज ओवर $multi-billion. एंड ये हमको ये जो कुछ भी करने के लिए ना सर, एक टेक्नोलॉजी का सपोर्ट होना चाहिए. उसके बाद हम लोग उसको आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं. ये टेक्नोलॉजी भी हमको मिला और आज मैं ये दावे के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि इतनी जबरदस्त एनर्जी आज आ गई. 2 लेजेंडरी और दोनों का सोच भी सेम रहा. मेरे हिसाब से सर ये हमारा हमारे पास अपूर्वा जी है जो चीफ टेक्नोलॉजी ऑफिसर, और ये लोग दिन रात मेहनत करते हैं और हम लोग इसके ऊपर काफ़ी एडवांस काम कर चुके हैं. इसकी वजह से क्या है, ओसेट करने के लिए जो वेफर्स चाहिए वो कोई टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी देगी नहीं जब तक उसको कॉन्फिडेंस आता है कि हम उसको हैंडल करेंगे. तो वो एक बेनिफिट हमारे को.
We are facilitating our facility to them to manufacture the semiconductors here. So major chunk of our turnover is going to be from the export. And since we are moving into imaging industry, once the manufacturing starts, and we are focusing on making our own imaging devices. So we are trying to focus major chunk of the products in India. Since we were electro-optics company this was our own requirement to have imaging devices in house. Because the problems we faced, since the manufacturer, most of the manufacturer were from abroad, so getting all the chips here, since we work in defense and getting ITAR control product here, we always face the problem. We face semiconductor shortage during the times of COVID. That was eye-opener for the semiconductor industry in India. That if something happens, if supply chain breaks, then we will not have anything. So export, as well as some of the parts which are ITAR control, some of the parts which has extreme amount of lead time, they are trying to focus on that part, and so we can use that parts in India for our own product. We can use them for our own defense in India.
Seeing the 2019, we saw break of COVID, we saw shortage in semiconductors. Seeing that shortage, these small companies and big companies come together, always add on